let me grab your file. Yeah. 6841-23, she signed her advice of rights, criminal trespass in the first, criminal trespass in the second. Did we must have appointed Mr. Crystal, didn't we?
I think this is the first appearance.
I'm sorry. Ms. Fisher, sorry, I was jumping ahead of myself there. What I had done earlier, this is Judge Hannafy, what I had done earlier is find probable cause for both criminal trespass in the first degree, maximum punishment, 364 days in jail, $5,000 fine, and a criminal trespass in the second degree, maximum punishment, 90 days in jail, and a $1,000 fine. Do you have any idea what a good mailing address would be for you if you got released?
Yes, it's P.O. Box.
Do you have family down there in Cathlamet?
Yeah, I have family all over the state of Washington and Oregon right now.
Okay, but would you be going back to Cathlamet if you got released?
Yes, I would be.
Okay.
I have to go back and forth, I guess.
Okay, so what's your
property here?
Okay, can you let me talk?
Hold on,
Ms. Fisher, can you let the judge talk? That would make the day go a little quicker if I could finish a sentence.
Okay.
Do you actually have any income?
Any what?
Income, like a job, like a paycheck?
No, I have a disability, Social Security right now.
Okay, all right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna appoint Clallam Public Defenders to represent you. Now, Mr. Murphy, I think I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warrants. Is that what you count?
Let me unmute.
In Longview, Washington.
No, hang on a second, Ms. Fisher. We're just looking for, yeah, they would be. They'd be Cowlitz District Court, Longview District Court. You bet.
Yeah.
Municipal Court.
Your Honor, I just saw one active one out of Cowlitz districts. I'm assuming the other ones you're mentioning are older.
They could all be this kind of bunched together, but they show up as separate on this thing.
Well, I called Great Law. And
Okay,
Great
so
Law.
Ms. Fisher, we're not going to be able to finish our court day if you keep wanting to have conversations. You just hold your horse.
So
Mr.
to answer the court's question, she did have a number of warrants out of Cowlitz district that issued today, but I think that that's on the, it seems to say it's on the pay or appear calendar. Let me see if those are infractions.
I'll bet you're right. I guess what I'm really getting to is she has an address in Cathlamet.
No, those are criminal. It looks like a number of charges for illegal possession of shopping cart.
Right.
You defecate in public. So yeah, so there's a warrant for an occurrence date of September 2020. So I think she missed court today in Cowlitz. I think all those warrants just issued today.
Okay, so Mr. Murphy, what is we've appointed Mr. Kressel. What's your inclination, Mr. Murphy, on bail amount, if any, conditions of release?
Well, so the number of warrants that she has is concerning, with the caveat, albeit that one of them is because, or only several of them are because she was in custody in the Forks jail.
Yeah.
But I don't see much in the ties to Clallam County. It seems she has more ties to Cowlitz District. I think it's likely if she's just released on a promise to appear that she's not going to show up.
I did.
So I would ask for some bail. I'd ask for $250 cash or $2,500 bond. I think that amount would be sufficient. And I'm comparing that to the warrant amounts that were issued, and it looks like there was one for $500, and then it looks like $4,000, and then one at $1,500. So I think 250 is a little bit lower than what's been issued, but I think that would be sufficient for our purposes.
What about time served?
Mr. Kressel, I'm leaning towards 250. What do you think?
Your Honor, unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to take a look at probable cause. I did print up the DCH. The odd thing was all I saw was one warrant. The other ones were in O status, which I've never seen before. So I'm not sure
Mr. Kressel, when did you check? When did you check? 'Cause
Yesterday.
yeah, those,
Miss Fisher, please stop.
Miss Fisher, Miss
Yeah.
Fisher, I'm gonna put you in jail for contempt if you don't stop
Oh.
talking.
Oh,
That's
well,
my
I-
last time. That's my last time I'm gonna say that. You're gonna
Oh.
get yourself 10 days in jail for talking if you don't quit talking. Quit
Oh.
talking. Yes, Mr. Kressel.
Okay, so Mr. Murphy was going to add some information because I checked the warrant status yesterday. And it was all listed. There was one active one for a 2023 cause number for illegal possession of a shopping cart, which is usually related to someone having, not always, but usually related to someone not having stable housing. But there's a whole bunch of warrants in O status, which was kind of odd, and that was as of yesterday.
right, so Mr. Kressel, yeah, I was on the same page as you with that warrant that issued on the 21st, but there's the other ones issued today. So that's why you didn't see it today.
I see.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna set bail at $250 cash because the probable cause report reads in such a way, this was actually not that far from a burglary in terms of intrusiveness. So there's a little bit of threat to community security here, enough to merit $250 bail. Ms. Fisher, I don't think you won't be able to post $250, will you?
What about time served?
No, we're not. That wasn't my question. Did you hear me say anything about what about time served? I said, can you post $250 cash or not? That's the question. That would
Yes,
be
I-
a yes or a no.
I may have $250 on my
Okay,
Social
okay,
Security card.
okay. So hang on, we're gonna put your court case back on for next Monday, which is it August 7th next week?
August 7th.
We're gonna put her back on for August 7th at 9:30. If you can post bail, you either have to be back here in Forks in person or appear by Zoom, which you can do by telephone or any kind
And
of
what if
smart
I
device
can't
like
afford it?
tablet. So if we're putting you back on for Monday. So if you post, whether you post or not post, you gotta be back here Monday at 9:30.
Okay, so what if I
Hey,
can't?
Miss Fisher,
Yeah,
if you're unable to post bail, I will be down to see you sometimes towards the end of the week.
so
But
you're gonna hold me a whole week?
If you
the
can't,
next available court date is August 7th. That's the soonest we can set it.
Okay, will I be able to access my bank card?
hang on.
That's between you and the jail.
Do you have a telephone number, Ms. Fisher?
Yes, but I don't have it on me.
Okay,
It's in my
Well-
property.
that's okay. Make sure and get it to us before you leave town. We'll see you next Monday. Whether you post bail or not, I don't know, but we'll see you next Monday.
And Mr. Murphy, just to let you know, I was informed by the court administrator, O status means the warrant was ordered but not yet issued. That's why we don't see it very often.
Oh, okay.
Huh, I've been doing this almost 10 years now. I never heard of
I was confused by it too.
that. Never heard of that.